Shadow's definitely one of my favorite characters in Mass Effect 3, and clearly she watched some videos that the travelers from the Milky Way brought to Andromeda, because holy fuck is she ever like the Shadow, except instead of a big giant sword, she just has the itty-bitty little dagger knife thing, and she stabs people a lot really fast. It's fucking awesome. And let's get into it. So she's card level 4, level 20, and there. I'll just get into how I spec. There's. I'll put. When I first got her, okay, when I first unlocked her, obviously card level 1, I kinda didn't know what the fuck I was doing at all, and I immediately thought, ooh, she's like the Shadow! I don't know why I thought the duelist was. I mean, I hadn't played the Avenger yet when I recorded that video, so I actually had no idea, other than, yeah, seeing some, like, alongside me in-game. But, so, Avenger Strike is very similar to Shadow Strike, and I bet you half the time I'm gonna call it Shadow Strike in the gameplay anyway, just, you know what I mean. You cloak, just like in a little video, and you appear right behind something, and then you take your little space knife and you stab him in the neck, and it's a fucking awesome sound effect. It's like she stabs through the brainstem or something, or like through the little squishy spot between your shoulder and your neck bits. I have not taken anatomy. Anyway, yeah, it's very different than Shadow Strike. You can only do it once. You can't, like, the Shadow cloak and then Avenger Strike. It's going to be hard to actually say that. And then remain cloaked, because the ability itself cloaks you. So, yeah, I'll get into some other funky stuff with stuff after. But, so, obviously the basics. Now here, Bleeding Strike is a pathetic amount of damage. I would rather be doing it sooner than that. And I tried it, and along with this here, right, 40%, ooh! It actually it's 200 damage. It's an additive bonus that combines with this. And this gets you 200 damage. So not worth it when you can do this instead. When I first spec'd this, yeah, I went full damage and like full power damage everywhere else and everything. And melee damage, of course. This, like Shadow Strike, it is affected by melee damage. So like Juggernaut shield equipment and whatever. But it is also a power, so it does get bonuses from power damage, which is pretty damn awesome. And yeah, this, I mean, looking at it at first, I was like, well, okay, I guess that's cool. I mean, it's a decent radius and stuff, right? But it's not... But why would you want to do that? Well, it turns out it's amazing. So, not that it's always advisable to strike into a group of bad guys, but you can, and you'll be fine because of this. As long as you get out soon enough, if everything's not dead already, like from your teammates and whatever, you don't really take a lot of damage. I mean, it's an 85% less damage from anything around you. I mean, as long as you... And it's not always the case, obviously, but as long as you're smart about where you Avenger Strike to... Wow, it's weird saying that and not Shadow Strike. Yeah, it makes a hell of a difference. And this... You'll never kill anything with Shadow Strike. I'm just gonna call it that. It's just automatic in my brain. You don't kill anything with it. Even I have once, and I'll get into why in a little bit, but only once on gold. Even silver, I think, with the full damage. I don't remember because that was a while ago now when I was leveling her up. I don't think you can even one-shot the mooks. Maybe the outlaw, whatever they're called, the little assholes, the dogs. I don't even think you can. But Disrupting Strike is so awesome. I mean, you don't yourself have any detonators, but that part's cool, it primes, but the stun is just amazing. Now, the bigger things get, like Berserkers or Ascended, I'm not sure, but, well, Nullifiers, yeah, they're, like, resistant to, I guess, crowd control innately, so it's definitely not 5 seconds, but it still helps, and the damage versus shields is it's all good. This is all good. Even though you don't get any more damage, the crowd control is just so good. And this, I mean, Stealth Grid, I kind of don't really care about it, to be honest, in this build. So, and I can justify this. The effect, unlike Cloak, where you can spec it to get a 2-second lingering bonus after you break it, this just affects one thing. It does not affect Stealth Grid. It does not affect... It is Stealth Grid. It does not affect Avenger Strike, and it does not affect Sticky Grenade, because stickies, you can fire them while you're stealthed, or while you're cloaked, whatever you want to call it, and it won't break it. So the only thing that this would affect, weapon shots. If you had a big, powerful, slow-firing weapon, yeah, you can definitely get some bonus damage from that. And yeah, melee, but her melee... So because she uses that little dagger, as opposed to like the Krogan's headbutt, the duelist's sword, which has really, because the animation's so slow, I guess that's their justification. I mean, it makes sense. It scales up, but her melee attack is really fast, actually. So each hit doesn't do that much damage, but you can chain them. They're so fast that you can stagger lock... Not stun, but stagger lock a lot of things, because they just kind of like jerk backwards when you know, slice their face with a dagger. And you just keep hitting on them and then they die. It's pretty cool. But because of that, Stealth Grid really gives, it barely even gives you noticeable bonus on it, even with like full ambush. So I don't, the only thing I really use Stealth Grid for, and I'm eventually probably going to take this rank out. I may even do that soon. But it's just it's a no shit button and just like safe travel button. I don't really care about the duration. 8 seconds is more than long enough. I mean, in that time, Avenger Strike, ooh, I got it, will recharge, and then you can just zip across the map with that or whatever, like to find a downed thing. And yeah, power cell capacity is good. You can augment that with consumables if you want. But I have never found the need. It's fantastic, and I love it, but it just doesn't need more points. So yeah, simple as that. At least the way I play her. I mean, I'm sure other people do very different things. But stickies, well, stickies are great. For some reason, the damage bonuses don't actually show up in that tooltip, or whatever you want to call it, but this does a fuck ton of damage. I have gone for all damage. The shrapnel, again, it's just useless. It's just useless. I'd rather have 2 more of them, which is really good. And then anti-armor. So I'm guessing, and I don't know for sure. I don't have my spreadsheet open. Shit. I actually calculated. I don't know. It's just guessing. If this is additive, even, but if it's a multiplicative bonus, holy shit. I mean, it is huge. You do so much damage to armored targets with it. It's just great. You just, like, Avenger Strike in, lob a couple of stickies on a, whatever, Nullifier or Berserker or something, and yeah, it's dead so fast. It's great. It's so, and that's why I don't use Stealth Grid for damage. I use it for getting around, rezzing people, objectives, keep multiple people cloaked in its radius. It's a weird kit at first glance, but it all really comes together when you're actually playing. Now, weapon training is where I'm going to put the rest of my points in and eventually take the 2 points out of Stealth Grid. And I'm not sure yet she has weapon training, so it's a huge bunch of weapon damage bonuses. But it is also a huge bunch of power damage bonuses. And so far, at least, like, I bring my guns to hold the melee mod, and for observers, that's kind of about it. I mean, there are some situations where going into melee range is not a good idea, so I shoot sometimes, but not very often. But you could shoot more. I mean, when I was leveling up and kind of didn't have a feel for her, I was just weaving the Talon is great on her because it's light and deals a good amount of damage, especially when you're in melee range, so all the pellets hit. It's pretty damn awesome. But, I don't know. I'll have to play with this as I get more points, or cards, and just see, like you Shadow Strike, and then shoot, stab, and almost anything is dead. It's pretty cool. Or I'll just go full power damage, because that gives Avenger Strike more damage. And then, well, I don't really give a shit about the air. But, I mean, and when you do have to shoot, spare ammo doesn't really matter at all. But the weak point bonus is good. And, I mean, this is good. That's not a lot of accuracy. Not enough accuracy and stability to really make a difference. And the weapon damage is good. But this is, I mean, the recharge, the extra shield, what do you call it? Stealth grid? It's all good. Now here is where she gets the majority of her damage. Evasion, that's kind of cool, I guess. But the thing is, when damage resistance while evading, well, she has a cloak evade. And when she evades, she disappears. And that actually drops aggro on you. You can sit in an objective and just, like, dash side to side or whatever. And enemies are just like, they'll, like, look at you when you reappear, and then eventually they're like, ah, fuck, who cares? I'm getting out of here. And they'll go attack someone else. So it's not necessary. This is good. Getting health and shields back is real good, and Stealth Grid does not prevent it like Cloak does. You can spec out of that in Cloak, though. Normal Cloak. And, of course, melee damage here. The capacity is good. If you want to go hardcore weapons, you can with her, because she gets a couple capacity there and there, so she can hold, eventually, if you spec all that, she can hold some pretty damn big weapons and gets a lot of weapon damage bonus. Plus, if you get some big heavy hitters, you have Stealth Grid. So it can all add up. You can go like a totally different way. I've never really played that way because I have this, like, soldiers and there's lots of other classes to do weapons with. She has a unique kit, and I'd rather use her that way. This is a phenomenal ability. The damage resistance there is... I forget what it is. It's somewhere... I mean, you take like 60... Or reduces damage by 60% or 40% or something, so you take... I forget. 100 damage resistance is... You take half damage on a scaling formula that never reaches 0 or 1 or anything like that. So, and you don't get any resistance from anything else in this kit. So it's actually really, really good. I mean, it's for 5 seconds every 15 seconds, but I mean, it kind of sucks that you can't control it. But overall, I mean, it's a hell of a lot of protection over the course of a game. But I think so far she's the one class that can actually make. I'm gonna call it martial artist, where she can actually make that work, because she hits super fast with her melees, and that is how. I didn't actually keep track, because of course, thanks BioWare, there's no way to see what your stacks are at or anything in the game. But it was like, picture the Matrix, and I was like walking up some stairs, and I don't remember what the enemies were. They're all just little red bar things. This was on goal. There was like a couple dogs and a raider or something like that. But I killed 3 in a row, not even thinking about it, but it was really fast. There's just one after another after another. And then I Shadow Strike, Avenger Strike, fucking hell, to a raider somewhere like beyond that, and I one-shot him. Now, there could have been something else in play, but when I hit the button, for sure, I know he's at full health. Could have been some other bullets happening, but I was for sure at full power here, so maybe it actually did. I don't know. I don't have any proof of it other than my memory, but my jaw hit the floor and I kind of peed a little. It was amazing. And hopefully, with the patch, whenever that's coming, they will fix this so this actually does a little more damage. But as it is, it works very, very well. And like other things, I mean, yeah, there could be improvements to the damage and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, making use of what I have and how it works. For boosters, don't need weapons or ammo, unless you're spec'd that way. Offensive, I don't even remember what's in here. Oh, strength enhancer, yeah, it could help. But you don't need it. Like, I really don't. I don't even remember the last time I used any kind of gear on her. Cyclonic mod, yeah, that always helps. That can help anyone, of course. And then you, I think it's like combat power, right? Is it red? Yeah. So combat power amp would add more to that as well, to Avenger Strike. Capacity for more stickies and more, what do you call it? Cloak grid things and of course progression stuff. I haven't bothered to use equipment consumables in a long time. Equipment wise, of course, Juggernaut shield, and I have the guns for the stunners, and I mean, I still have to go pick up grenades all the time, so really you can just kind of use anything to hold the melee thing, and then if you ever have to shoot, I keep the shotgun really just for that. And then if I need to shoot observers or something at a bit of a distance, I'll switch to the equalizer and then switch back because, you know, that 4% more. That 33 versus... What? Where are you? Versus 29. Oh, yeah. Why? I don't know. But, yeah. So that's why. I mean, in my case, the weapons are just kind of... They're just there. And they look pretty cool, actually. I like the way these look. And, okay, people have finally been starting to crack open the... Nope. There was an analogy there, but it's gone. I failed analogy class. Data mining is happening. And there's a huge thread, I'll link it too. There's a huge thread on the unofficial forums. Good old Pedro's back from Mass Effect 3, and a bunch of other people now are helping figure shit out. So, Remnant weapons, I don't think they've tested the scattershot yet, but this and the... what do you call it? The Shadow? I think? Oh god. I want to use it! Yeah, this thing and the... oh, the paw, which I don't have. They actually have a 15%... I believe it's multiplicative damage bonus versus shields, because they're remnant weapons, which is pretty kick-ass. And they're just cool-looking guns. What can I say? Okay, now I'm just traveling. It's time to go murder some shit. Okay, here we are on an Apex mission, where all of the peoples have 25% less health and shields. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, fuck you! Ow. Alright. So basically I'm squishy as fuck, and the enemies are just the same. So, an assembler... yeah, that did what, like 3/4 of its health? Where did it go? Come back! What the fuck? Oh dear. The death of the Avenger, well, I guess like any other character really, is lag. But, yeah. So, that other one was affected, so he's doing 85% less damage, and my melee is ramping up, so let's see, let me find something. I got 10 seconds between kills, right? So, something's over here. Where are you? Alright, that might have been too long. Ooh, see, yeah, that did more damage. Slowly ramping it up. And, come on, no, don't kill me, come on. Yeah, can't one-shot assemblers. Holy shit, that thing wasn't actually going for me, thank you. But anyway, so the assembler, the Avenger, whatever this class is that I'm playing. One thing I forgot to mention, is that, I don't know if it applies to the Insurgent as well as the Avenger, but her little dagger thingy, it's not confirmed, like on the big mega thread yet, but it's definitely seems to do more damage versus armor, which is actually pretty kick-ass. Uh-oh. See, there. Yeah. I hit the button, but I was too late. I was gonna hit Stealth Grid. That was where... that's where Stealth Grid... I used that meta-Joe way too quickly. It's where Stealth Grid comes in, and it's pretty much the only time I use it. Oh, that thing's dead. So this could be interesting. We are all super squishy as fuck. I mean, the Avenger is... she actually has a decent health pool, but she's pretty squishy overall. But you have your magic dodge. See, this is what I was talking about. You can do and just like skip an object or completely make all the enemies forget about you. Pretty awesome. I should probably. Well, now it's Observer City, right? At least Shadow Strike does more damage versus shield, so you can actually. The tracking on the melee is kind of absurd sometimes. It does more damage to shield, so you can one-shot an Observer's shield, I believe, with just a base Avenger Strike, which is nice, and then, you know, just shoot the rest of it, because you can't punch it. See, there's that little... like, he couldn't even shoot! That's the little stagger lock I was talking about. It's fantastic. Oh, Nullifier. This is where we go like that, make him drop that, and then lob, whoops, mixing up my buttons. Couple stickies, and he's gone. And I'll just go and beat up his friend. And thus, the Avenger. She's so much fun. So the mobility is ridiculous, and I feel like she's just always on a psychopathic, hey, murderous rampage, because you don't ever want martial arts to wear off. So you just gotta keep killing and killing and killing once every 10 seconds. Doesn't matter how much you attack, it's the kills that keep it going. So, good. The melee tracking is really wonky, especially if there's a bit of latency, which apparently there is right now. Just a bit. It's actually not too bad. But sometimes she just kind of, you know, like attacks the air. Usually if I'm picking up some ammo, I'll cloak. And there is a bug where you... Ooh, add the melee damage from cloak jig. Stealth good. There's a bug where it doesn't actually show you disappearing, but you can run right by enemies and they don't really give a shit. Like, they don't notice that you're there. It's pretty cool. Lots of fun stuff you can do with her. She's even being super ultra squishy as she... Whee! So now we cloak. I didn't actually register that time. That's pretty cool. How was I even gonna say? She's so mobile or something. I totally forget. So here, what we could do, I mean, with the Sentinels, it kind of doesn't matter. Oh, by the way, this is 3 human Sentinels and me, which is hilarious. So they're all super tough and probably won't go down much. And if they do, I can res them. There's me and my early game stupidity, as usual. I, for some reason, tend to go down, like, right away, and then I'm good. Did that? Oh, they both hit him. I'm just gonna go out there. We got people on the point. And stabby stab. I should be wary of the big badass right there. Yeah, now I'll just be good and stay in here and clean things up. That extra shield damage bonus of the equalizer. I like this. I like this barricade. You can just die. I don't think it... Oh my god, I haven't done that in a while. I don't think these weapons have a bonus to synthetics. Just shields. I did not want to do that to the breacher with that guy right there. That is not what my intent was. Now, bad things are happening, so it's time... Oh, the fucking super asshole is attacking me. I wonder how much damage this will do. It is decent. Slap sticky on him, and then we just... Oh. Usually you just walk away while the thing explodes behind you. It's very satisfying. Okay, so here we go like that. Yeah, we'll prime him for a tech burst. Someone can overload that. Yep. Whee. This turret's down. This is... Uh-oh. Look at me overloading my gun. Or overheating. Oh my god, shields! Well, apparently we don't have the most damage in the world. I'm just gonna do that for the vulnerability frames. Just, oh no, am I bugging out? I can't walk? Oh, now I can. There's weird bugs like that sometimes. Like I couldn't run or walk or really move. It was very strange. Like something glued my feet to the floor. But alas. Anyway, so like with the Talon, as I was leveling up and not really knowing what I was doing, I mean, you can just, it has such a slow rate of fire. You can just kind of like that. And it's very potent actually, because the Talon hits really hard. And it works very well. Oh, well, they were doing less damage to me. See, look at how little damage that sticky did. And there's a cloaked melee, which did basically nothing. So I'll just run in here and die. Fucking hell. Okay. It's okay, I get it. Everybody's camping in the corner. Don't worry about me. I'm doing my own stupid things, getting myself killed. Which I should probably stop doing. For some reason, I keep forgetting. I guess not for some reason. It's not normal. I keep forgetting that I'm super squishy because I'm on this weird-ass Apex mission. Am I actually able to hit? No. Of course not. Okay. Just back our ass on out of there. Grenades are flying. This might kill him? Nope. Only have to shoot. Alright. Ow. This is bad again. Ha ha ha. Where did that... No. At least you can stab them to keep the... Ow! Leave me alone! Alright. Let us reposition a little bit. Stab that. And then get the fuck out with stealth grid. Or... Yeah, that's what it's called. Oh no, I should be equalizing this. Oh! Can I actually hit him? Oh! Sometimes, though. It's very rare. They can actually get low enough that you can melee them, which is rather nice. Uh-oh. I think they're fine over there. I'll go back just in case, though. Yeah. See, I'm actually invisible right now. But, it just doesn't show it. And normal cloak, even off-host, excuse me, it usually works. For some reason. It's just stealth grid that's all fucked up. And now we run away as it explodes behind me. While invisible, also. Which is just so cool. Alright. I'm gonna be a brave... bad idea again. But, and that's how easy you can disengage. And pick up more ammo, also. So... I probably should have... Why? Why? Leave me alone! I'm not here! Fuck off! Okay. These things hate me for some reason. At least the scatter shot... Oh, especially to the weak spot. At least the scatter shot does a decent amount of damage to their, the weak spot. Blech. A lot of the shotguns, not all of them have been tested yet, but a lot of them seem to have a small damage bonus to armor, which is really cool. And kind of makes sense as well. Well, I don't know what's in that room. Okay. This is probably the safer option. I'm guessing the destroyer's over there somewhere. There's something over there. Wow! Really again? Oh, oh, they were everywhere. They're like ninjas. Now he's gonna stomp me. Okay. I will own up to my mistakes and use all of the meta-gel. Because I keep forgetting how fucking squishy I am. Could you... Yeah. Hey! Come back here! Little wuss. Whoops. I see some nullifiers. Hey! Fuck. Ew! At least I got a damage bonus there. What? What do you want with me? Oh no. Oh, there's an observer right behind me. Okay. Now we leave. Or at least reposition. Let's shoot this asshole. Kinda no point. You can do the shadow strike, but oh, just enough ammo. Hey! Excuse me. Excuse me? You can shadow strike them, but it's faster and safer just shoot them because they're observers and they're the bane of my existence. Well, not. Well, this is an interesting spot. Let's probably leave a little bit. Leave a little bit, yes. Only a little bit though. Nope, I totally could have stayed there. Oh well. Attack this asshole. Set him up, yeah, for the tech burst, which is good. Uh-oh. Okay, just a couple of dicks up there. Hello. Alright, and that's that. What a weird game. At least it's Remnant, finally. Too much Outlaws these days. Actually, I have noticed, not this game, of course, but there have been a lot more people playing random, and I've been getting a lot lately, which is really good. I mean, it's considerably harder, especially than Outlaws. What the? Blow up! There we go. They're considerably harder because they're just like broken powerful compared to the other enemy types. Oh, so what we need to... Ooh, nice barricade. Okay, get the gun out. Oh, somebody already missiled it. And observers. Ow. That hurt a little bit. I wanna missile it. No, there's other fish to fry. I don't think this one will be a destroyer this time, will it? Nope, just a nullifier. Excellent. And that was, whoops, that was not what I meant to do. That was a stealth gridded stab, which oh shit. Avenger strike. I don't know what just, oh. That's what happened over here. Oh, I see. All right, there are sentinels. Nope, nope. He was gonna fucking stomp me. That's bad. Oh, man. All right.
Teammate injured.
Hey, asshole. Open up your mouth. So that I may shoot a missile all up in it. Yeah.
No enemy target.
Okay. Beaten to it. Good show. Good show. I thought I saw a little breach there. Well, this is a weird example. But I mean, it's nice for a change, because it's not just outlaws. I saw him. Don't worry. Ay. Apparently I'm a little rusty at her today. I feel like I'm off. I'm being too reckless. It's because she's so much fun. I can't help it. I just like, and in trying to keep, what do you call it? Martial artist. I'm never gonna remember what that's actually called. I don't even know what it's called anymore. I give up. Trying to keep that up, I feel the urge, at least, just to keep killing and killing and killing. So as soon as I see anything, I will just go and attack, which is probably not the best way to do things. I wonder if he's got the shield thing. Nope, but that should, ooh, help, yeah. And yeah, I get myself killed that way because I'm a reckless motherfucker. But it's more fun that way. I mean, I have the consumables, why not use them? The one consumable I'm always low on is ops packs, which is why I've been a little timid about them. It's nothing spectacularly fun going on over there. Everything is bad. Are the little assholes around here? Yeah, perfect. Uh-oh. I see the big bad right there. Ow. Thunk. Oh no, Breacher. It's okay. It's okay, I said. Oh dear God. Now we stealth. Oh, total miss. Nice. Explode him as we wander off into the distance. Are you low enough? Thank you. Good. Whoa, it's a nullifier party. Holy shit. Well, may as well. I love the invincibility frames there. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Nope. Oh, how did you survive that? Okay, now I'll use an ops pack. You just die, thanks. Ha! Missed me, asshole. He didn't. Ow. Oh no. Oh no. Run away. Okay. Just kill him from stealth then. Bye. That was a fun party. I enjoyed that. Change of pace, you know? Lob another one. And I missed. Click. Oh no, I did hit him. Cool. Alright. Use that to kill him while I'm invincible, which is always like, oh no, an observer! Stop it! Alright, it's time to get moving though. And it's time to pull out my short-ranged weapon. 10 seconds. Alright, I'll just mosey on in here. What a weird game. That was fun. We're all super squishy too, and I didn't even demonstrate cloaking the whole team. Wow, I actually showed up that time. Yay! That was fun. Yeah, she's just so much fun. Whenever I feel like just murdering everything in sight, it's not really that she's super powerful. Like her melee is, the base melee for the Angarans is the weakest in the game, I think. And well, besides the stickies, it should do a hell of a lot of damage. At least the way I have her spec'd. If I want like full weapons, yeah. Oh yeah, she'd definitely do a lot of damage. But I don't know, it's just the way I play her so aggressively, too aggressively most of the time, as we just witnessed. get my ass handed to me, but whatever. Oh, ooh, we got presents. Okay, let's end on a positive note. Oh, that's more points. Every odd number card is appearance option, up to 10. Besides 1. Well, 1, obviously you unlocked it. But 3, 6, and 9 are appearance options. And every odd or even number is skill points. Yay! Oh, she is so much fun. I mean, she fights bad guys with physics and explosions. And throwing chairs at them. Whee! Anywho, the Avenger. I love her. When I just feel angry, I just play a few games with the Avenger and just slice and dice all the bad guys into little bits. Maybe one day, when I suppose game engines are different, you'd actually like be able to see that and like cut the arm off and then grab the arm and stab them. Holy shit! Now I feel like playing Rune. We should bring that back in games. I mean, can you imagine, like, a kineticist, right? With your biotic powers, you rip off the bad guy's arms and then, like, club him in the head with it. It would just be so cool. Wow. Violence. That's what she does to me. I mean, look at her. She just looks badass. I don't know where her knife comes from, though, but that's okay. Avenger. Avenger good. Stab. Okay, bye.